Hey folks, well I pulled the deal of a lifetime on an SSD, and that's what this video is about. It is the week, currently when I'm filming this video, it is the 26th of November 2014, and it's the week of Black Friday. It hasn't been Black Friday yet, and already I found the absolute deal of a lifetime, and that is this Intel 730 series Enthusiast SSD. Managed to get the 480 gigabyte version for $200, 60% off. That's crazy for this capacity right now. That's really good. So I jumped on that because that's probably not going to happen again for a long time. And yeah, apparently these are really fast SSDs, so this should be a pleasure to use. The 730 series, as you can see, it's brand new. 25th of October 2014 is the manufacturer date, which is pretty sweet. So I like that. And with it, I actually got this little catalog thing from Newegg with the holiday hot list and everything. And of course, right on there are these SSDs. Performance Unleashed, Data Center DNA, Enthusiast Tested. So, I just got this based on the capacity. The speed is kind of whatever. It's faster than a hard drive either way. But, yeah. Now, you may ask, what machine is this going into? Well, the title of the video should reveal that. But, it'll be going into this ThinkPad right here. The ThinkPad X140e. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to upgrade the X140e in the process of upgrading the SSD here. So let's open this and show you what it's like inside. The thing that's really nice about the X140e is that everything is under one panel here, and it's just 3 screws to get into it. So it should be extremely easy to get in there. So let me unscrew that and yeah, get in there and replace the hard drive. Once this panel comes off, you are revealed with this: the wireless card, the hard drive, which will be replaced, and the RAM. I have 8 gigs of RAM in here right now. And of course the CPU blower fan, because it has to pass air through there. The one thing you can't change in this very easily, it looks like, is, at least from down here, is the CPU itself. I haven't taken the keyboard off yet of this machine, so I don't know what can be done from under the keyboard. Probably quite a bit more, but this is what we're going to be focusing on. I'm going to take this hard drive out. My original plan was to clonezilla this hard drive, but honestly, considering the issues I have with my main computer down here for resizing stuff and reinstalling, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to reinstall Windows from the OEM disks and call it good, because that's a much safer option. So I am going to take this hard drive out, and we'll take a look at the SSD real quick. It won't be a whole lot to see, but, you know, at least you'll get a good look at it. So give me just a minute here. Now, one of the most important things to note about the ThinkPad X140e is we take a look at the stock hard drive here. This is the stock 500 gig, 7200 RPM Hitachi hard drive. As you can see, it's a slimline hard drive. It's very low profile, which this would focus properly, which is significant. I could not upgrade the hard drive in this because I didn't have any other low profile ones. However, most SSDs are pretty low profile. And they're low profile so they can fit in this slot here. So hopefully this SSD fits. I'm pretty sure it will, but we're going to open this thing up and find out and take a look at it and everything. So, to the SSD. Here's the SSD itself. Let's open this box here. It's a box in a box, apparently. And there you have it. Here is the SSD itself. Has a little skull on it, which some people say looks tacky. But honestly, you're not looking at this drive when it's in your computer, so who cares? Bottom looks like any ordinary SSD. Looks like it looks like it's going to be thin enough to stick in the machine. We'll find out once I stick it in its enclosure. What else does this come with? Comes with the Intel Speed Demon sticker. Comes with a really sad SATA cable. data migration software and stuff like that, and the warranty and whatever. And of course a bag of screws. So, it comes with a full gamut of accessories apart from a bracket. So that's pretty nice. So, let's take this drive and stick it in the machine. Drive looks like it's going to be thin enough, definitely. So, let's try it out. Stick it in there. Well, I have the SSD in this tiny little thing that holds it in the computer. And let's see if it fits. It fits. Excellent. So now what I'm going to do is give this a fresh install of Windows 8, upgrade that to 8.1, and then I'll give you a showcase of how fast it is and everything. And then that will be the upgrade for this X140e. And the aim here was to get an SSD that was as close to the original hard drive size as possible for the best price. And the 480 gig drive seemed to fit the bill. So, should be perfect for this laptop. I'll be back once everything is installed and running. Okay, it's been probably a week since I installed this SSD, so I pretty much have everything set up the way I like it. And I thought we would do a boot up. Turn this thing on here and you'll see the light up. Yep, there you go. Now the boot up process doesn't really seem to be any faster on Windows 8, but logging in from the login screen is a hell of a lot faster. Wow, that was quick. Woo! Actually, I lied. That was pretty darn fast. Usually it isn't that fast, so let me log in here. Bam! It doesn't have to take time to load all the icons, it's just there. So that's a fast SSD, and it's perfect for this laptop since it's my main laptop that I use for intensive stuff. Made this thing a hell of a lot faster, and I'm very happy about that. Hopefully when SSDs that are like 1 terabyte come down in price and are on sale for like $200 someday, I'll be able to put some in my desktop and eventually have SSDs everywhere for boot drives. My next goal is to get one for my desktop here eventually. Maybe for my X201 as well. Not sure yet, but my plan right now is to maybe get one for my desktop. But more than that, I really need to get hard drives, bigger hard drives, before I get an SSD. So, yeah. Anyway, I digress. This SSD is awesome. It's very fast. It's pretty much it's almost the same size as the drive that was in it. Here's the Hitachi drive that was in there. It's a 500 gig drive. This is a 480 gig SSD, so it's pretty much almost the same exact capacity. And that's what I aim to do with my SSD replacement of hard drives, is keep the capacity where it was instead of sacrificing space, because I'm a bit of a space whore when it comes to computers. So there you have it. Very fast performance. I'll open Firefox here, which probably isn't going to be very fast. Yeah, pretty typical speed. What about Windows Explorer? Let's try that. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Yeah, it's pretty hard to see anything because of the white balance here, but you get the point. Yeah, it's a very fast performer. This SSD upgrade was a very nice addition to this ThinkPad. It makes a lot of sense on this ThinkPad because these newer ones don't have a hard drive indicator light, and when you have an SSD, you don't really need an indicator light. So it makes a lot of sense to have SSDs in these newer laptops. I'm still using hard drive in this computer. Oh look, it's Cassette Master with a funny face, and you know, it's doing pretty okay. But yeah. Eventually an SSD will be in order one of these days when the prices are decent. One thing I've done is I've switched start menu programs as well. Let me yeah, I've switched to Classic Shell because Classic Shell actually looks like the start menu should now. If you take a look at that, that's Classic Shell now. It didn't used to look like that, but now it does. It looks fantastic. I've also switched to that on my main computer here. It looks great. So that's another program I've started to use on these machines, and that actually did make this boot up time faster. Start Menu 8 from IOBit slowed it down a little bit and made Explorer crash and stuff. Classic Shell doesn't, so I've switched to that as far as Windows 8.1 stuff goes. So I'm very happy with this upgrade. Perfect size SSD. It should serve me well, even maybe beyond this laptop. Probably it'll serve me pretty well if I get another laptop besides this in a couple years. I might not have to. We'll see. But Xbox. Yeah, we'll see. That's been the SSD upgrade of the Lenovo Thinkpad X140e. It should serve me well for quite a while. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a good one, everybody. Ciao.